All right, Luca. You're only gonna get one question. You want question one or question two? I'm rolling the dice. I'm gonna go with question one. All right, my group for arborists. And people in the trees is a course coming up. Okay, cool. I'm building it out. I'd like to promote a paid version of influencers for the small group. What would be the best way to pitch them? All right, this is a fucking niche. So this actually reminds me of what Kirby was saying earlier, which is like, do people want what you have? So I don't know if there's a massive arborist community. There might be. I honestly don't know. But you probably want to find very niche pages for people who are super obsessed with this stuff. And there is a difference between interest and willingness to pay. So a lot of people are not very interested in insurance, but they're willing to pay for it. Like some people might be very interested in watercolors, but not willing to pay for it. I'm not saying that that's true. I'm just saying like there are differences in categories. Now, I don't know if arborist is one of those things, but if there are people who absolutely love this, then I think honestly, if that's like a course feels less valuable to me than just bringing a whole bunch of people who are into the same thing together. And I think that you might make, I think that's a business where like meetups is like where you go to national tree forests and stuff together and you can charge for those. I think that would be something that would be valuable to those people. I would imagine probably like honestly gear. It's probably gonna be like hiking related gear so that they can like go see their stuff. But I would say that would be my bet because it's kind of like niche specific hiking. Now you're probably like rolling around in your grave and me saying that, but fundamentally you go walk around, you look at trees, right? Unless it's just looking at pictures of trees. But I think if you want people to, I just don't know if I would bet that you could monetize that community so much more efficiently by charging $500 to $2,000 for 2 to 4 day trips where you walk around with a group of 10 to 20 people looking at trees more than you'd make off of $10 a month group memberships. And so I think you might have one of those like free with one-time purchase type groups that would be better suited for it. And or you could charge for 2 trips a year and charge $300 a month and they get 2 trips a year, something like that. So they get to hang out, meet up, and then they have access to the one of the 12 that you run. You run one a month and they can attend 2 of them. I'm just giving you some different ways, but I think that'd be a more efficient way to monetize because you have an in-person experience wrapped around it.
I wonder if there's a segment of the market that get paid to do it, like professional tree sculptors. There could be money in that.
Okay, wow, Q2 is very different. I started a second group called the Bestseller Book Buyers Club. All right. The idea is to leverage the group to buy a book, someone else's book, and help them become a bestseller. We'd use the group to help musicians, entrepreneurs, even more. My only issue is I don't know how to monetize it, and I don't know how to structure people buying the book. I would just recommend not doing that. I'll tell you why. Because the thing that makes one, it requires a ton of volume to become a bestseller, just as a side note. Number 2, it would only be valuable to people who already have books, and you're going to run into the issue, which is no one has a book. So it would have to be a thing for authors, which is then you have to go find an author's group. Third is Amazon's really privy to that kind of stuff. And so like anything like group reviews or like you review mine, they shut that shit down really fast. So they'll just spam and sometimes they can delist your books. I know this because I have lots of books on Amazon. So if you like the 2 things that you said are wildly different. I do honestly think the first one, if you did the live thing, I think could work. If you did the live trips, I think that could be a cool experience. I think the paid community will have low willingness to pay. I think you'll have low pricing power for that community compared to the thousands of dollars you can charge for an experience. So I would personally monetize that way if it were me. In terms of the book thing, you can, but you'd have to only get authors that are small time. And the only benefit to book buying is the bestseller listing for a screenshot of saying you're a bestseller for a day. It's not for the money because they're gonna have to buy as many books as they're getting bought. And it's not for the reviews because it's not going to be long-standing because any kind of groups like that get shut down. So if it's just for the screenshot, that's a very clear deliverable. That sounds more like I don't know. I don't know if I would make that my business.
Listen, if you're watching this video and feeling a bit overwhelmed with all the stressors that running an online business sometimes entails, then you may want to check out today's sponsor, the Life Supercharged Skool community, where the #1 focus is to help you level up your life by learning how to take intentional steps forward in your personal and professional careers. Inside of Life Supercharged, you'll find others who are on the same path with you, growing and scaling their online businesses and bettering their lives one day at a time. The best part is, right now, this Skool community is 100% free to join. So click the second link in the description and check out Life Supercharged today. And now, back to the video.
Okay, Angel. We launched a Skool group 12 months ago, rocketed up engagement. We had a nightmare for us, managed, 60 days to move our efforts elsewhere. Now I've been sitting there for 12 months and it's detracting value, okay? Anybody who goes into it sees the unengaged. In an ideal world, we delete it, but my business partner concerned we're losing out on the effort. I'm not really sure what you're saying. Are you asking for permission to delete your Skool community or delete the other community?
Delete the Skool.
Oh, I mean, honestly, dude, it sounds like you had everything right, except you just missed one thing. Like if you have lots of engagement, then it means the traffic wasn't qualified or the offer. like I would imagine it's the traffic. Like if you have lots of, if fundamentally the two communities are more or less the same, then the only thing that would be different would be the traffic. But like a more engaged community, like there's another variable is my point. Anissa. All right, I hope you're doing well. New to the business, still trying to figure it out. I have no members. I'm cold DMing people asking to join holistic healing. Cool. So new advice that I should be doing to get some members. You're doing the right stuff. I think you just got to measure on a longer time horizon. Like if you just started, like it's normal. Your things take time. Like it's not going to be like, oh, I did it in 7 days. Here I am, 100,000 a month. Right? It's like it takes some time. But fundamentally, you can only advertise by one-on-one outreach, by making content, or by running ads. That's it. Now, one-on-one, you can do DMs, you can do calls, you can do texts, you can do cold email. Like there's a lot of ways you could do one-on-one, and things like email scale really well. Like a lot of people who win the school games are very good at outbound email, and that's actually how they win the games. And so you're on the right path. You probably just need to develop more skills around it. But fundamentally, 4 hours of your day every day is letting people know about your stuff, and the other 4 hours of your day is helping the people who are in there get value. Like that's your day, and then the other 4 hours you can live your life. Okay. Hello, Alex. How many members should I have in my free group before starting a second paid group? It's a loaded question. It depends on the price point of the paid group. It depends on the reputation you have built inside of that. Like if you have a wildly engaged free group and everyone's asking to buy something, then you can start it sooner. If it's super dead and no one cares, then learn how to run a free community first. So I will say that I do like the 2-group setup. It's just very simple. Like add people to free group, hop on call, sell people to paid group. Like that model seems to work exceptionally well for a lot of people because it is simple to understand. And so if I had to give everybody here the simplest model that works with Skool, that would be what I would recommend. The only thing simpler than that is simply having a free group with a one-time upsell and getting people on the phone for their free group and then just selling them the one thing that's in the group. Like seriously, like that's the simplest Skool model. It's not MRR, it's not monthly recurring revenue, but it is money. So you add people to free group, you provide value in that group, and then you reach out to anybody who engages, you hop on the call, you sell them the more expensive thing that's still within that community. Is the least amount of tech setup, is the fastest time to money. Like that's it. And sometimes for those of you who aren't good at recurring or like can't manage 2 groups, it does make things even easier for you. Just build this community, just becomes this vibrant place of people who, if you do a good job, they talk about how good of a job you do inside of that free community, and you just keep ascending people into that one-time transaction. And as a reminder, if you sell a 1K thing instead of a paid community $100 a month, if the paid community $100 a month doesn't keep people for 10 months, you should sell the $1,000 thing. You'll make more money. And it's all up front. So there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. With that being said, happy Monday. Congratulations to our potentially, first, not first 100K, but top 3 all time, already halfway through the school games. And I will see you guys same time next week. Bye.
Listen, if we get 1 out of 2 paid communities to make money, most people don't have organic audiences. So we had to figure it out or no one would stay on Skool, but we have. And that's why we have tens of thousands of groups on Skool right now. And as much as I'd like to think people love me, people stay because they make money. And we'll show you exactly how they did it. And also, just to make sure you don't get stuck on any step, I answer questions every single week. And so now's the best time to get started. So if that sounds at all interesting, the best part is you can start a community of your own absolutely free. Worst case, start for free, you decide to quit, and then you can take all the training that other people charge thousands of dollars for with you for free. Best case, you take a zero risk move and build an online business that could change your life forever. And to be clear, I'm not asking you to decide yes or no today. I'm asking you to make an informed decision. That's it. And the only way you can do that is on the inside, not on the outside. So get inside and see if everything that we say is true and valuable to you. And if you get in and decide it's not for you, no sweat. But you can't truly make an informed decision right now for the same reason you don't buy a house without looking inside of it first, or test drive a car before buying it. So this is a guaranteed risk-free test drive. And the only reason you can make an offer that strong is because you're confident that what you have is the real deal. And I'm fairly confident that when you sign up by hitting the button below, you're getting exactly what you need to start your online business. So you might as well give it a shot. The only other guarantee is that if you don't take this shot, you'll stay right where you are right now. But if you take action, you could be the next one coming out to Vegas celebrating how quickly you built an online business with consistent monthly recurring revenue and driving away in a Cybertruck or with $100,000 in cash in your pocket. Pretty neat. So click the button below, join us in the Skool games. I take calls every Monday, hop on and be sure to let me know you're new. I'll see you on the other side.